whatever Savitar is, that's just pure Speed Force armor.
Okay.
Like he's just an entity that was born in the Speed, or he
in his own Speed Force.
I don't even know what his
just jumble words.
Yeah, I don't even know what the heck his
he's
goal
a god,
is.
So
he currently is the Speed Force.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
See, that's the only thing that's the problem with the theory I have of Wally becoming bad is like, if he can do what he does now, which basically invisible, can kill everybody, why would he want to be seen?
Because
like,
he can't be outside the Speed Force for a long time or something.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The Speed Force.
That's smart.
And, he dissipates or something when he's outside of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So a host body would let him stay out for longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Wally is the perfect host. Yeah. And then it'll be...
Sorry, I just gotta...
It's okay. Everybody get their notes out. Their handy dandy...
Notebook?
Yes. I feel like we all need to do a Blue's Clues noise now before we start.
Pow, 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 pow. That's so bad.
Pow, pow, pow. Okay, I just need to get out of that. Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? It's like you're speaking to yourself.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bros, Jeremy and Bears.
What's good?
Bringing you another weekly recap of this week's The Flash, Night 2 of the DCTV crossover. Tonight's episode is called Invasion! Roll the clip.
The episode starts with Barry and Oliver fighting against Supergirl, Team Arrow, and the Legends. Back in the present, Wally continues to get faster, but Iris asks the team not to encourage him for the fear of him getting hurt. Caitlin then tries to help mend Barry and Cisco's friendship, but the latter remains cold. HR tries again to convince the team to make the Star Labs Museum when they're interrupted by an alert of a meteor heading towards downtown Central City. Barry rushes there and finds a spaceship instead. An army of the alien race called the Dominators emerged from the ship and spread throughout the city. The next day, the news try to bend the story by saying it was a government aircraft that crashed. Barry meets with Lila, who knows that it was the Dominators. She goes within the Star Labs and explains the aliens' origins to the team. Lila tells him to sit on the sidelines, but Barry plans to bring in some help. He goes to Star City, where he saves Diggle and Oliver from being killed by Vigilante, who they're going after. He then tells them that he needs their help, so they recruit the Legends and Supergirl as well. Barry and Cisco bring Kara back to their Earth, where all the heroes meet at the Star Labs Hall. Kara gets to know everyone, and tells them that she is familiar with the Dominators. Oliver proposes that they train by fighting Kara, and makes Barry the team leader. Later, Stein and Jax reveal the message to Barry that his future self sent to Rip from 2056. He tells them and Oliver about Flashpoint and how it changed everyone's lives. Stein has another vision and asks Caitlin to accompany him to his home. When he arrives, he finds out that the woman from his visions is his daughter. The team begin their training, and Kara showcases her abilities. Lila then meets with the President and the DOD when the Dominators attack. They then abduct the President. Back at Star Labs, Wally talks to Iris and Joe, and he tells them that he is angry because he doesn't think anyone has faith in him. HR overhears the argument, and Wally asks for his help to train him, but the former declines. During their training session, Cisco finds a message Barry's future self sent, forcing Barry to tell them all about the Flashpoint. Everyone but Kara and Oliver scold him for meddling with the timeline. Oliver decides to stay with Barry, while everyone, led by Kara, helps Lila save the President. They head to the location and find the President, but it turns out to be a trap. A Dominator kills the President and activates a device that releases a red mist affecting the team. Back at Star Labs, Oliver tells Barry he must accept what he had done and move forward. Cisco calls and shows him footage of the team destroying the city. Barry and Oliver find themselves having to fight their friends. Barry takes on Ray, Kara, and Firestorm, while Oliver takes on Diggle, Sarah, Thea, and Mick. Wally appears and tries to help, but is seriously injured by Kara. Barry has Kara chase after him, while Oliver gets Wally to safety. Barry gets Kara to destroy the device, and everyone turns back to normal. When Wally gets back to Star Labs, he gets a lecture from his family, and HR agrees to train him. The team forgives Barry, and while they're heading out to meet Lila, everyone but him are abducted by the Dominators. All aboard the hype train of Day 2 of the DCTV crossover between Supergirl, The Flash, Arrow, and Legends. Who will Barry enlist to help him, saving his friends from the Dominators? How trippy is it that the OG Team Arrow is going to be seeing former members like Laura Lance, Mama and Papa Queen, Slade, and possibly Tommy? Will the new recruits of Team Arrow and members of Team Flash help Barry? How are they going to stop the Dominators? Is Stein's wife Clarissa dead? Will Kara tell Barry about Project Medusa, which they could use to help take down the Dominators? Find out on the next episode of The Flash.
One sentence. Super Friends Unite. I have to second that. I think that's the only thing that can be said about this episode.
Super time traveling, extra dimensional people of the awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
So, where do we even start with this episode? So, it basically carries over from the Supergirl. Barry and... actually, sorry. I should rewind. Go back. The beginning of the episode actually starts with Barry and Oliver getting attacked by the Super Friends. And then it goes back to the present where Team Flash are just, minding their own business. Everybody's got an attitude. The vibe is just totally negative around the place.
Yeah.
Wally's getting faster. He's training still. But Iris doesn't want him to be encouraged. Now, do you guys think that what they're doing to him is right, or do you think that they should let him be the hero he wants to be?
It's a tough call.
Because I feel like he just has this certain arrogance about him that I don't want to say that I don't want him to become a hero, the Kid Flash, but I want him to actually realize that he needs to back it up a bit and learn to hone his skills before he goes out in the field.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I understand why they're sheltering him.
yes, because he's a baby.
Yeah. They don't want him to die.
Yes. So, yes, HR is trying to sell his Star Labs museum, the idea again. And what happens during this?
A meteor comes crashing.
Yes, quote unquote meteor.
Yes.
So Barry goes to investigate, and who does he find?
The aliens.
The Dominators, who were a lot more menacing than I thought they would look like. Like in the comics, their face looks like that, but they're gigantic. They're huge. And they basically spread across the city. And Lila had knowledge about them, apparently, because the next day she shows up trying to stop the news from putting out the wrong info. Which it was a government aircraft. They always do that. They always twist the words. And basically, after she tells the team the origins of the aliens, she tells them to sit on the sidelines. But Barry's not having that. So what does he do?
He gets everyone.
Yes. Super Friends unite. And it was pretty cool to see everyone there. Who would have known that starting from Arrow in 2012 would come The Flash, and then Legends, and then a totally different show on another network would move to CW, and we'd see all these characters right now. Just that in itself, just seeing them made me happy, at least in my opinion.
That's true. That's true.
Everybody's inner kid came out. It's like, oh my god, this is just like, it's like watching an episode of Justice League or something, or the Super Friends. Just seeing everybody together is hype.
Dude, and speaking of that, how the hell did they, like, how do we even know that they had a Star Labs hall?
I don't know. It looks like, I thought they were gonna like poke at the Hal Jordan, because that looked like it was a hangar, wasn't it?
Looked kind of like a hangar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
but why'd
we're
they call it
missing
Star Labs
something.
Hall?
I don't know. Maybe they just
Maybe
held
it's
banquets
both?
or something. Yeah.
What if it's, we'll talk about it later. There's something I want
Okay.
to talk about.
I see where you're going with that.
You just talked about the whole group. Okay, I'll talk about it later.
And Oliver makes Barry the team leader because he had brought everyone together, and he proposes that they train with Kara. And I guess this is where we kind of break down the group, because a lot of different interactions happen here. Some quick ones. Ray tells Barry what happened to Snart. Supergirl and Mick have some pretty funny banter with one another. Sarah has a crush on Supergirl, which I think is adorable. And getting to the big ones, I guess.
Now, you missed out on Iris liking
Oh, yeah.
Oliver.
And Barry's like, I thought we were dating. Why would you say that? Getting back to the big interactions, we have Stein and Jax finally telling Barry about the message his future self sent to Rip in 2056. And he was so, I don't know why, but for some reason I thought out of everyone there, just because of how he is, like at first, you know what I'm saying, he was gonna be a little more harsh, but then again, he's had to carry the weight on his shoulders before, so I guess that's why he understood Barry. So
True.
Can we all agree that Oliver gets the best friend of the year award?
Yes.
For this.
Oliver always gets Best Friend of the Year award. This Oliver Queen is awesome. All praise Oliver Queen.
And
Green Arrow we trust.
Jax and Stein want to tell everybody, but Oliver's like, no, because he doesn't want them going in knowing this, because they might not focus.
Yeah.
Which was the right call. But of course, Cisco, he's just, man, Cisco, he is one of my favorite characters, but it's hard to say. I don't dislike him for what he's doing, because he is in the right to be upset about his brother, but there's just too much at stake right now for him to give Barry the cold shoulder. And he basically forces Barry to have to tell everyone, and of course that doesn't go well with the team. And Diggle's pissed, Sarah's pissed, Ray's pissed, just everybody pretty much, except for Oliver and Kara. So Barry sends a field team led by Kara, and Oliver's like, you know what? I'm not going with any of you, because Barry's my boy, and he might have effed up, but at least he's trying to face the consequences now. I guess that's what I liked about this episode, is just the two of them were solid. Oliver really tried to make him realize that even though he messed up, if he had the power to go back, he would have done the same thing, basically. So it's just a normal human thing to do. If you got the chance to bring back your family, you would. Yeah, I thought that moment was pretty cool. And while this is happening, what happens to the rest of the team when they find the El Presidente who was taken by the Dominators?
It was a trap.
Yes.
And one of the Dominators, he used a device to mind control them.
A red orb or something like that.
It looked like a beacon.
Yes.
That thing that was around them, and then he used his little
and they all got taken over, mind controlled. And that brings us to the beginning. They're against the whole team, Barry and Oliver. And that was a pretty epic sequence there.
Yeah.
Wally comes through, tries to help, gets owned by Kara. I thought it was pretty cool that Barry took on the 3 Flyers while Oliver took on his own team, basically.
Yeah.
And obviously they saved the day.
But that kind of sucked because Mick got knocked out right away.
Yeah. Barry's like,
I mean,
what are you going to do?
If you think about it, they made it even as 3v1 on each side.
Yeah.
Man, make a she.
No,
I mean, at least in that group. Yeah, so Wally's badly hurt and Oliver has to get him to safety.
Yeah.
But Barry is able to use Kara's strength to his advantage and destroy the beacon.
Yeah.
Which cures everybody, so everyone goes back to normal.
One question.
Yes.
I know he phased through that beacon thing, but did she go through him?
Yes.
Was he that fast?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
shoot. That's crazy.
He like speed miraged it, didn't
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's getting pretty OP. He's
Yeah.
getting crafty with his abilities now.
Yes. And those
Um,
lightning throws?
Yes. Oh, we'll talk about favorite
Okay,
scenes.
sorry.
And basically at the end there, oh, actually, before we get to the end, I forgot. Stein, it was his daughter. He had Caitlin go
Nailed
with
it.
him.
You're right, yeah. Bears, you got it. That's
Caitlin
crazy.
accompanied him, but she gave a pretty weird look when he kept mentioning his wife, and the
He's
daughter was like,
of course,
"What?"
you know mother's not here.
Yeah, so that kind of has me worrying a little bit.
Questions.
Because Caitlin was like, "What are you saying, dude?" And he was like, "Let's go. I
I'm
have
happy."
a daughter. Yay!"
Yes.
That's going towards the end now. Did
Yeah.
I miss anything else? Oh, everyone was pissed. I forgot to mention that Diggle found out that Sarah existed at some point.
Yeah, that
So
was
that was
pretty
kind of sad.
Yeah.
And
You're telling me
messed up.
you erased my daughter?
That was tough to watch. But everyone forgives him at the end there. Wally goes back to Star Labs, gets a lecture, and Harrison, who had talked to earlier to ask for help in training him, says yes, and that's that. Barry and the rest of the Super Friends are heading out to meet with Lila to warn her that the Dominators do not come in peace. When what happens? Yes.
To get up.
One by one.
And I love how he's just like, watch everyone get abducted, and when Oliver was getting abducted, he ran towards him.
Yeah.
That was intense, but nah, he wasn't fast enough for teleportation.
And that was
Close enough, but
that was super cuz story.
Yeah.
Just so I could lead into the next episode.
He's just like-
they took basically all the Arrow characters.
yes. Kara wasn't there, was she?
No.
OG Team Arrow then.
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
52
Yes.
showed twice the news, and it was in the hangar.
Yes. He mentioned Ridley Scott.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you want to talk about the Hall of Justice.
Yes. I think,
Basically the Hall of Justice.
yeah, because
The hangar.
that was essentially the Justice League,
Yes.
and that's like
That's
their
the ground base.
Yeah. That's
So it gets me excited.
sick.
Like maybe one day we might get a watchtower, like in the very, like it, a little
like
bit
their
from
own
now.
version.
Yeah.
If anything.
It's just a tree house. Would you guys settle for a tree
Yes.
house?
John Diggle
Treehouse.
Jr.'s treehouse. Daddy, you're
Oliver Queen sipping a
sweating.
juice box.
Yo, imagine that. Just they make the Justice Clubhouse.
Yes.
Would you guys be okay with this?
Dunkaroo.
JJ, get out of here. He's like, why, Daddy? Why? We have a meeting.
They mentioned that Kara's from Earth 38.
Yeah.
Which-
That's so far away.
Yeah, but you want to explain that it was post Infinite Crisis.
Well, you just explained
Well,
it.
I'm
but-
saying explain like how that plays to a part as to why they don't exist there.
Yeah, since it's post Infinite Crisis, everything is gone. It's wiped
Yeah.
away, and they basically started fresh. And
It basically like leads into the New 52, the reboot.
yes.
That's pretty interesting. So maybe at some point the Flash existed on that Earth, but then it got reset. So
That's why she knows about no superheroes.
See, that's good storytelling. He thought ahead.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. But she's pretty far away.
Yeah.
Which kinda makes me sad.
There's two main residents of the Earth 38.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Atom
Yeah.
and the Atomic Knights.
They're also on Wells's Earth, the Atomic Knights,
Interesting.
on Earth 19. He mentioned that they were there.
Interesting.
Or no, actually not his Earth. One of the other Wells, actually.
One of the
They're
other
from-
Wells?
Yeah. They had the Atomic Knights on their Earth.
Maybe
Um,
Wells was on her Earth. One of the Wells.
Another Easter egg is that they called the president the Traveler, and that was a big thing on Smallville. So somebody save me! Sorry, I had to bear some. And I think that's pretty much it, right? You guys got anything else?
I think that's it. World War Z zombies.
Yes.
Is Redman, Oregon important? That's probably where the legends are gonna go.
Yes, probably.
Because Lila said in the 50s in something Oregon.
Just randomly disappeared.
Yeah.
There's all the legends.
Yeah, that's where the Dominators.
Yeah.
That's where they
So it's a point of interest.
originated. Yes.
Nice. I didn't catch that. Did you guys catch anything else? I guess the whole Green Arrow Supergirl thing. It was like I said, it's very reminiscent of how they are in the comic books and in Justice League and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool seeing him be like that to her. Like just the interaction. Preview. We already know what's gonna happen tomorrow for Arrow. It's gonna be a vision due to the Dominators picking at their brains.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're, like you said, they're intertwined with one another. So they're all within Oliver's vision, the ones who have been abducted.
Yeah, I feel like they're all in that same imaginary world.
That's crazy. Wait, did Ray get captured too or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
This is, like you said, the OG Arrowcast.
Well, he's kind of like part of the Arrow 2.0. Like he's not the OG. We'll just say.
Yes.
And it's gonna be a pretty interesting episode. We're gonna see Slade, Laurel, parents, maybe Tommy, because the guy
he tweeted.
Colin Donald. Yes.
He
Explain.
gave an answer saying that he is but isn't gonna be there. So we don't know.
How excited are you, Bears?
I would love to see Tommy again.
But he said yes and no. What do you
I would
think?
love to see Tommy again.
As for the Flash, I guess. Actually, sorry. Before we get into that, we also know that a big part of the Dominators coming was an aberration that Stein had created. So we're gonna have to figure out what he did on Legends, where they wrap up everything. So. I feel bad for him, man. It's just like ongoing problems with everybody. Speaking of the Flash, though, I'm gonna read you guys the synopsis of the mid-season finale, which is called The Present. They've changed the title like 6 times already. It's gone from the gift to the present to the gift to the present, so hopefully they keep it to this. Barry is unable to focus on the Christmas holiday, worrying about Savitar and alchemy. He's determined to stop Savitar, so Barry goes to Earth 3 to get advice from Jay Garrick. Wally wants to help Barry fight Savitar and reveals that he's been training with HR, which doesn't go well with Barry.
Ooh.
As Cisco faces his first Christmas without his brother, old wounds are reopened.
Damn, he's been salty these past few episodes.
Yes.
It's understandable, but I don't like seeing him
sad.
that way. Yeah, I don't like seeing him that way. He's usually the dude that cracks jokes.
Yeah.
Now he's just like, no.
And
no
Barry's
jokes.
like, he got freaking bombarded this episode. Like, this is like...
every single one except for Ollie and
Yeah.
Supergirl.
So it's kind of sad seeing that. It's just like, oh, just kick him while he's down. Yeah, shoot him too.
Well, also Felicity and Iris.
Yeah,
kinda
they understood. Yes. Oh yeah. Cisco did confide in Felicity and all that stuff, and she kind of just like kept quiet. Mark Hamill, are you guys excited? Mark Hamill's coming by next week as the jokester. So this is as close to the Joker as we're ever gonna get on these shows, probably. As for Wally, do you guys still think that there's a chance that he might go bad
Ooh.
if he keeps getting shut down like this?
Nah.
You don't think so?
I mean,
wanted it
I feel
bad.
like he's stubborn enough to become bad. Like he's just like, everyone hates me.
Yeah.
No one wants me to do anything. And he's still a kid, so
Yeah.
a lot of anger.
Watch him be like crying by the waterfront where Barry got his ass beat, and then like Savitar comes and pets his head and then like melds with him, and then he becomes the next. Because they said that they're reinventing the Flash next week. So what could that mean? They said that something really big is going to happen. We still also have that vision of Caitlin being Killer Frost, so eventually she's gonna have to become that. So
Yeah.
you guys think we'll see Killer Frost next week or when we come back?
Isn't it like a Christmassy
Yeah, it's Christmassy.
episode?
Yes.
That'd be nice to see.
And then that whole entire battle plays out between her and Cisco.
Oh.
See, I like to think that the team being there will stop her from going bad.
Yeah.
And like I said, that battle he saw in his vision was just them practicing or like just combat training so that they could help Barry.
That's what you believe?
Yes.
Okay.
Because she was able to stop herself. I mean, you know, she could have killed Barry last week, but she didn't. So I think she'll be able to control it. I
Oh,
really do.
maybe it is. Like you said, Cisco had opens old wounds.
Yes.
What if he goes off the edge?
And he's the bad one?
And he's
and
the bad one
she's
in
the
that
one?
vision. And she's, the one that's trying to, like, stop him.
Yo, that would be a plot twist. That's cool.
That would suck, though.
But that would be sick. But hopefully he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I could see that
Maybe
happening.
that's the
now.
reinventing
Yeah.
of Cisco's character. He turns into...
Like some sort of roguish.
Yeah.
Damn, crazy. And we're gonna see his brother next week too.
Oh,
So maybe
Maybe
flashbacks.
visions,
yeah.
yeah.
And I think it's also the episode where Jesse and Harry come back.
nice.
So
There's a lot of things happening.
yeah.
Is
And then
Savitar gonna
Yes.
in the next episode?
Yes. Savitar and Alchemy are gonna be there.
My question is, when did Savitar like appear? Like, when was his first full appearance? 2 episodes?
Yeah, 2 episodes ago.
And when was he first mentioned?
Technically, he appeared when Edward.
Oh yeah, when he
Hurst?
died. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was, when did he die? Like the 4th episode or 5th episode?
And
I feel
when
like
was-
they wasted Edward's character.
When was Harrison, the new Wells? When did he come in?
2nd episode.
Second episode.
Yes. Oh no, 3rd episode. 4th episode.
What are you saying? You trying to say HR is Savitar?
I don't know.
Gotta speed. He
What-
knows. He just
that's
has a
like
lot of knowledge about
That
stuff.
would be the craziest thing too. I know he's another evil speedster, but like he's putting on a front being a novelist,
Yeah.
doing all this stuff, but he's just trying to take over every world.
I mean, that would be insane. It'd be another, what do you call that? Speedster he plays. I just hope he's not that character because like I like him the way he is right now.
But think about it, that story where Wally's like, hey, could you help trade me?
Yeah.
What if it goes that way where he turns evil?
Watch HR just be like one of the acolytes. And he's just like there just cause he stumbled across them or something.
Oh no.
I mean, I just see his
that'd be
character
less,
more of that.
yeah, less of a
Like it's like, what am I doing here? I
Yeah.
don't even know.
yeah.
Yeah, it would be interesting if he was the god of speed. But I feel like that thing, whatever Savitar is, that's just pure Speed Force armor.
Ah,
Like
okay.
he's just an entity that was born in the Speed, or he.
in his own Speed Force.
I don't even know what his.
Just jumble words.
Yeah, I don't even know what
He's-
the heck his
Well, he's
goal
a god,
is.
so
He currently is the Speed Force.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
See, that's the only thing that's the problem with the theory I have of Wally becoming bad is like, if he can do what he does now, which basically invisible, can kill everybody, why would he want to be seen?
Because
Like,
you
to take
can't
the
be
host body?
outside the Speed Force for a long time or something.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
The Speed Force.
that's smart.
And he dissipates or something when he's outside of it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So a host
There you
body
go.
would let him stay out for longer.
yeah,
Yeah.
And Wally is the perfect host. And then
Yeah.
So
it'll
he could-
be...
Yeah.
Damn, that was scary. That was crazy. But yeah, it would be like the comics. You know how his Daniel West's armor is made out of like metal?
yeah.
I mean, this is not getting melded to a train, but it's basically...
It's a perfect amalgamation.
it's a Wally fusing with a transformer.
Yeah, I'm down to see that.
That would be insane. He is like the ultimate villain. Like this is gonna be the plot twist.
Maybe,
and then
yeah.
Jessie Quick comes back to help because that's her
Somebody save
star-crossed
me.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
And man, this is gonna be crazy, dude.
Yes.
It's gonna be freaking crazy. And Julian, you guys thought that he's gonna die by the end of this? I hope not. I really hope not. I hope
he could like
he
switch.
turns the other cheek.
Yeah, he could switch his alter ego.
Yes,
The
elemental man.
element, Mr. Element, and help out, but
That'd be awesome.
hopefully.
His mask actually looks like the Scarecrow. It's very close to that.
I don't really.
It's just like pointy.
Oh, okay.
Anything else left to theorize about?
No.
I don't think so.
Who do you think is gonna help Barry tomorrow? Oh well, Kara, right?
Yeah.
The recruits of Team Arrow.
Yeah. We see Arrow 3.0.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe, possibly Caitlin Cisco. Maybe. We don't know yet. And maybe, quite possibly, Johns will make an appearance by the end of this.
Yeah.
So, because how? Okay, that's the
Oh,
question.
someone was also wasn't that Diggle in a Green Arrow?
Oh yeah, Diggle was in a Green Arrow
Green
suit.
Arrow suit. So was he taken? Is that part of Arrow's or Oliver's dream?
Diggle's the Green Arrow in Oliver's dream.
Maybe.
He was wearing the old Arrow suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is crazy. Last time we saw Diggle in an Arrow suit, he was hanging upside down on a bridge.
Lol.
Yeah, how do you guys think that they're gonna kill the Dominators?
Legends.
Legends? Yeah, but like, what are they gonna do? You think that maybe Supergirl will have some knowledge with the Medusa stuff and use that on them?
No, I think it might have something to do with the new suits.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Steele's new suit and Palmer's new suit.
Oh,
Speaking of Steel, that sucks that he wasn't in this episode.
I know. They left him on the
They
ship.
left the noobs on the ship.
Not enough money here.
Yeah.
They're only killing a bunch
Basically.
of
Basically.
Imagine they had Savitar and Alchemy in this episode. That would have killed their budget for these episodes.
That's true.
But yeah, I can't wait to see Cisco make some upgrades to their suit.
Yeah.
He said that Ray needs one, even though he rebuilt it.
I feel like Carol would know something like to stop
Yes,
those Dominators.
I would like to think
she
that she
mentioned that she's heard about them.
on her world.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So they exist there too. That's
Interesting.
awesome. So all in all, very solid episode, right?
Yes.
That was a really good second part of the crossover, or really the first part of the crossover.
Yeah.
What do you guys rate this?
I rate this Super Friends in Super Trouble out of 10.
Damn it, that one's good. Nice.
I'm gonna rate this one a Super Friends Marital Issues out of 10.
Nice. I'm going to rate this. Mick gives very crappy code names out of 10.
I'm gonna call you
Skirt.
And then he ends up saying, Supergirl, do something.
That's funny. Yo. He's hilarious. He got his ass knocked out by the Flash, and all that stuff happened to him.
Yeah, he definitely can't hang. He's only got the gun, and that's it.
He should have kept his freaking timekeeper armor.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, you guys go leave your comments down below what you thought about the episode and theories of what you think is going to come. And go ahead and leave a like if you guys enjoyed.
I have figured out the secret to time travel. Check it out on my channel, Kodak207. It's totally not the secret to time travel. It's actually just Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode. But it's a good, yeah, check it out.
We return!
Yes. Be sure to check out our Creators Co. as well as social links down below. And don't forget to leave your hashtags for this week's crossover event.
Hashtag crossover day 2. Hashtag the Super Friends. Hashtag the Dominators are ugly as hell.
Yes.
And hashtag
You know I never done drugs. Because I was always afraid of seeing weird stuff. Dude, his lines are the greatest.
Yeah,
Diggle?
Okay, that's a good one. Now the collective hashtag.
Okay.
It's my turn, I guess, to lead this one. Hashtag Traveler
Hall.
Traveler Hall.
See how hard it is to think of after you hear this word.
I just got so many, I don't know which one to choose.
We're with you, Bears.
I'm gonna say Cisco.
Traveler Hall Cisco.
Nice.
Welcome to the Traveler Hall Cisco.
Dude, these are just so random and weird, but I love it. So with that being said, you guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.